Hello and welcome to Backyard Chickens UK. Hello everybody, this is Ian at Backyard Chickens UK. This is an update for you all really on our little chicken operation here, chicken project. This is the run behind me. You can see we've got a roof on it now. We needed to get a roof on it, I don't know, because the wind up here is savage, and the run that we bought was not really fit for purpose. It just had a tarpaulin roof on it, which was getting ragged by the wind, getting ripped to shreds actually, and very, very noisy as well. We could actually hear it in our bedroom on a night time. So it wasn't really very good. So my friend Steve came and we put a roof on. We also put this end on it because we needed, it was like a wind tunnel in here. So I needed some protection for the birds from the wind. So we put this boards across the end here to make it look like a proper outbuilding. Inside, you'll notice now we have a new chicken coop, which is a shed that we've adapted for the chickens. I'll show you the inside in a minute. With this entranceway here, all the way through, a little covered raised walkway for them, and a sliding door, which I'll show you, is operated from the outside, so I can let them into the run from the coop automatically without having to open the shed door and go inside and disturb the birds, or let them get out in the garden if I don't want them out, and so on. Let me see, yes, this water container, wow, this has really transformed our situation completely. I was having to fill up the water every day, and it was just a pain in the neck actually. But this holds 20 or 30 litres of water, so it automatically fills itself as the chickens drink it. So it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Well worth the £30 I think it was investment. Very good for us. We also increased the number of feeders in here. We had 2 feeders, this red one and this anti-rodent hopper thing, which is really good and works extremely well. But we were still having some bullying issues, so I bought another one of these red ones, just to give them another source of food, which is good for them, and which managed to stop all the bullying as well, so that was great. These are our expat girls, which are looking fabulous now. The feathers have grown, they grew all the feathers back and then they've now started molting, so that's why they're looking a bit patchy. Every single one of them started to molt. This one here, this little girl, she's Polly, and she's a little bit behind the others in terms of the plumage growing back. A bit of a worry, but we're keeping an eye on her, and she's very happy, and so we're just letting her get on with it. And where's our Talitha? Where are you, darling? You are there. Look at that one here. Do you see this girl? Hello, darling. Hello. She was our oven ready girl. You might remember in a previous video we had or at least a photograph of her, and she was on a terrible state. She was awful. She was by far the worst of the chickens, of our expats, in terms of condition. She had no comb. It was all floppy on one side and barely pink. It was just this pasty white thing, horrible thing. But now look at her, and she's filled out. She's got her full bloomers on. She looks great, and she's very, very inquisitive, as you can see. There's nothing wrong with Talitha now. But there we go. That's the coop. Let me have a walk around here. Excuse me. Oh, look at Gregory. That's Gregory, our rooster. Again, we got Gregory because we needed some advice about the bullying that was going on with our chickens, and everybody said, get a rooster, he'll sort it out. So we bought Gregory for the princely sum of £11, which is incredible. It's like a turkey. We ought to have bought 5 and put the other 4 in the freezer. He's a wonderful boy. He's very young, but he's doing his job. And his crow is kind of deep because he's above Orpington. So he's got this very deep crow. He's not going to show you now, but maybe. No. It's a deep crow. It's not like a shrill cock-a-doodle-doo thing. So it's a bit better for our neighbours. So there's the walkway through, look, and here's my that's all good. That just saves me having to go in. It needs cleaning desperately in here, but it'll give you an idea. This is our setup in here, which I'm very proud of. I built it all myself. There were 3 roosting posts, well 4 roosting posts if you look at that, and they all fit in here nicely. They're all let themselves in and put themselves to bed, and it's all working very nicely for us. I shut off the bottom nesting box because it was breaking me back. Every time I had to climb down to the floor, I've had a couple of strokes and getting up and down was difficult, so I thought, well, they're only using one nest, and of course they were using the bottom one, so I've shut that one off, and now they can only use the top nest, and all the eggs get laid in there, no problem at all. Yeah, that was our original coop, which is now not used at the moment. This Treadle's great. Chickens operate it themselves. They literally tread on here, the lid comes up, and there's the food for them. They all operate it and use it, and it just supplements their daily food with some layers pellets, which is great. So here we are with our setup here at this is just a bit of shelter for them if it rains and they're out in the garden. At the moment they're all in the garden. They've got the run of the place, which is good, but we are proving very popular amongst our neighbours now. We can barely keep up with orders for eggs. Doing extremely well. Yeah, it's terrific, and the eggs we're getting, guys, are absolutely amazing. They're wonderful, and I highly recommend, if you have a bit of room, keep some chickens. Why not? You don't have to have, how many got 9 like we have, or 10 with Gregory. You know, you don't have to have that many. You could have 2 or 3, be great. But the fresh eggs, oh, the taste is like nothing else you've ever had. If you like eggs, you love your own backyard free range eggs. So that's your update for now. Please like and subscribe, and we'll keep you updated with our progression as we carry on. Take care and God bless.